Global update. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to inform you that Nigeria government is a violator and law disobeyer, as United Nations commanded them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and compensate him. They refused. The magistrate court in Abuja told them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and compensate him for infringing his human right. They refused. Supreme Court in Abuja commanded them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and compensate him for infringing his human right. They refused. Now it has gotten to the ears and hearing of international community, especially world powers. Now, Tinubu is on the hot seat, and Tinubu is claiming that he is not the one who kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. Let's talk about it. Now, how manage did Tinubu get to know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, since he was aspiring to become the next president of Nigeria? And since he was desperate that it is his turn to rule Nigeria, didn't he know that whatever that Buhari, the terrorist, left behind, that he must inherit all of them? So these are the things, the cases that Buhari left for him to finish it up. So there is no any other president that Nigeria is having currently except Tinubu. Therefore, Tinubu should not make a mistake to deny that he doesn't know anything about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because the lawyers, first batch of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers, Tinubu knows them, and the second batch, Tinubu knows them. And Tinubu, on his own, had asked a question: what is his role? What can he do? What did the law said he should do to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you want to say that at his age, he doesn't have his conscience to know that this is what United Nations say? Has he not been hearing about it? But there are birds of the same feather that flocks together. So Tinubu shouldn't ask, what does the law say he should do before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released? He is in position as the #1 lawmaker, if at all Nigeria have a law. Because if Nigeria were to be having law or judiciary, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would not be there till today. Tinubu suppose know what he's supposed to do. Tinubu supposed to know what he's supposed to do. And that which he's supposed to do is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, according to the stipulated law internationally, because Nigeria government, so-called Buhari, violated an international treaty which he was a signatory to. And Tinubu inherited that very government of disobedient and arrogant. So, and this have made world powers angry to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not continue remain in the DSS custody in Nigeria. Tinubu should do what the law says on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And what did the law say? The law said Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should be discharged and acquitted and compensated for infringing his human right. That self-determination and self-defense is not a crime anywhere in the world. But deceptively, Nigeria government does not want to pay heed to that international treaty which they were signatory to. I'm afraid of what may happen next, because it has gotten to the point of no return. Nigeria cannot avoid it, cannot avert it, and cannot survive it. If they peradventure refuse, as world powers themselves are now talking about Biafra freedom and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's release. Tinubu was angry. Tinubu was weeping. Tinubu was crying, because he knew that the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the end of Nigeria. There's no two ways about it. Many people doesn't want us to talk because we are saying the truth. And when you talk the truth, they say, kill him, kill her. Generally, the whole world is corrupted. You don't know who to follow. All the lawyers, the judges, the politicians, the soldiers, police, and what have you. There's no safety in them. But I still believe that there are people with a conscience which can tell you the truth, that this is the road, this is the way to where you are going to. Follow this side. So, Biafrans, don't be deceived. Biafra is real and must be declared this year. You don't want to hear about it. You don't want to see anything that have to do with it. But you shall witness it, the declaration of Biafra nation, very soon. We are not relenting effort, and we are not going back. We are not killing people. It's Fulani's that are killing people. But people who feel like they are unbeatable doesn't want us to say the truth. We must say the truth. The whole world knows it. And that is why they were placed, Fulani's were placed in the World Index terrorist, deadliest terrorist, to be number 4. But because injustice is everywhere, people who are supposed to talk and something good will happen, they remain silent because they have given them money not to say the truth. But we shall continue saying the truth until we are free. All right? Because my Bible told me that we shall know the truth, and the truth shall make us free. John chapter 8, verse 32. Then to 36, if the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed.